Hey, Jeff Nelson here with IXL Real Estate Eastern Shore. I'm a realtor in Lower Alabama and came across some information that I think you will find very interesting, especially if you're thinking about moving down here. This is news that you would want to know, okay? My girlfriend made me aware of this article. She showed it to me last night and I said, please send it to me. Anyway, the article is from al.com. This is we really don't see paper newspapers anymore. There's one around here called Lanyap, and that's really cool, but most newspapers nowadays are online, and so this is, I think it's Alabama's largest online newspaper. And so it's called al.com, appropriately. So the article just came out 3 days ago. Today is March 17th, 2025, and the article was published on the 14th of 2025. All right, so the article is titled, Alabama is home to two of the fastest growing metro areas in the U.S. Now that intrigued me. That intrigued me because I already knew the growth was happening. You know, I live this. You know, I live it every day with my video channel, YouTube channel, and website and stuff that I have out there. I mean, I get calls almost every day. I got one today from a guy moving here from Colorado. You know, he's excited about this area. So it's happening. I see it happening. But when you see it in print, you see it online that other people have done the research, they've looked into the numbers, it's really interesting to actually see it happening right in front of you. So reading on into the article, all right, well, let's explain this first. Metro area is what they're gauging, these metro areas, metropolitan. All right, so the U.S. Census Bureau, they have named, in Baldwin County, they have named Daphne, Fairhope, and Foley as a metropolitan area. I don't know why, I had no part of that, obviously, but that's what they have named our little metropolitan area. There is a term, a real term called a micropolitan, and that's from usually populations between 10,000 people and 50,000 people. So I know those three cities alone are more than 50,000 people. Not a whole lot more, but it's more than that. So we are considered a metro area, believe it or not. All right, so Baldwin County's metro area, Daphne, Fairhope, and Foley, is the number one, is the fastest growing in the state, but is number 6. This is the part that got me. It is the 6th fastest growing county, metro area, not county, metro area in the entire United States. That just blew me away. And as you can see this list here, there's a list of the top 15, and of the top 15 fastest growing metro areas in the United States, 13 of them are in the South. But I just thought that was so cool to see our area is number 6 in the entire country. So here's how the numbers work. The U.S. Census Bureau has said that Baldwin's metro area has added roughly 7,500 people between July 1st, 2023 and July 1st, 2024. And that is a growth rate of 3%. All right. So when you add that, when you think about that compared to the whole county is just 262,000 people. So that's amazing to me because we have, you know, obviously we attract people from all over the country, but also know this, most people are going to look at that, the whole county's population, and say, man, that's not a lot at all. I'm from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Originally, I came here in 2012, best move ever made. But Virginia Beach at the time, you know, 15 years ago, had that city alone had 400,000 people. So that was even way more than our whole county has here. So anyway, there's a lot of room for growth here with a lot of farmland and rural areas. And this really shouldn't be surprising. I mean, Baldwin's metro area is used to growth since 2020. That metro area has added 30,000 people since 2020, which is a growth of 12%. So if anything, we have these beautiful beaches. You know, why are people zoning in on our area? Why are people even thinking about Alabama? You know, well, we have the beautiful beaches that you find in Florida. Well, guess what? Gulf Coast, it's right here too. The beautiful white sands that's, like powder. You got the teal waters. We have all that in Alabama, right at Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. So you have that, you have the property taxes, you have no state income tax for government employees or retired people. Anyway, I did a whole video on that one. But the climate, the food, it's laid back. There's just all kinds of, actually insurance, for when you buy a home, insurance is a lot less here than what you would think, especially a lot less than it is in Florida. So there are a number of reasons why people are moving down here, and it is showing in the numbers. Our area is growing 3%, which is the fastest growing in the state of Alabama and the 6th fastest growing in the entire country. So obviously with growth comes infrastructure, schools, they got to keep up too. So we're actually seeing that over the past few years. A lot of major highways have been worked on and expanded, like 181 that runs north and south through these cities, actually through Daphne and Fairhope. That was expanded to 4 lanes. There's a lot of expansion, road expansion all over the county. A few years ago they put in the new Foley Beach Expressway to make it easier to get down to the beach. Schools, I hadn't really thought about it until today, but almost every school in the county, they're either building a brand new one or they're adding to it. I know Spanish Fort just built a brand new elementary school, brand new. Fairhope, they've added on to that. Daphne, they're doing right now, they've broken ground on this huge expansion right in front of the main Daphne High School area. Gulf Shores, building from the ground up, a whole brand new, huge high school down there in Gulf Shores. Orange Beach did that last year. Somerdale built a whole brand new school. Somerdale's north of Foley's, kind of to the side of Fairhope. So, it's just all this is happening, and it's really exciting to see. Of course, we have all these great businesses and restaurants and the climate and the beaches. It's just a great place to live, folks. So anyway, there's proof, al.com put it out there. And so if you're thinking about moving down here, you're not alone. So get with me. You're going to need a realtor to find out, to tell you what's going on with the market right now. We're still steady, a good steady rate with our market right now. It's not too crazy. It's not too slow. It's kind of right in the middle. It's just a good solid market, but you need me. I know the neighborhoods very well. I know the condo market very well. I've been doing this a long time, folks. So thanks for watching this. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you found it interesting about what's going on in our little part of the world. If you guys need me, give me a ring. Here's all my information.